Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. My name is Jeffrey Davis. Our next guest has got a really interesting background. AK Ikwuakor.
Man, that's perfect. That's perfect. But you can call me Coach AK.
Coach AK is here for Empower to Play, right?
Yep, Empower to Play. Mm-hmm.
So, Coach, what do you do?
Well, I do a lot. I usually find that question tough sometimes because I believe I am my experiences. But for the listeners out there, I'm an athlete. I was an All-American athlete from the University of Oregon, ran track and field and played football there, and currently training for the 2016 Olympics.
For which country?
For Nigeria.
I knew that already. That's why I brought it up.
My parents' home country. And I'm also an educator. I actually live on the campus of Phillips Exeter Academy.
Wow.
Over in Exeter, New Hampshire. I'm a social entrepreneur. I'm the founder of an organization called Empower to Play, and I know we'll talk about that momentarily. But one thing that I'm really excited about also is I just turned 31, and I have a blog. The blog is called 365 Days of AK, and that is, the premise is what impact can one person make on the world in 365 days? And that started on my birthday on August 13th.
Let's get into this 365 days.
Okay.
What is this all about, and how did you get so inspired for social contribution?
It started with me at an early age, and when I was growing up, I didn't have the best background. I had parents that loved me, but I was a follower. I just was. And it took a coach to set me aside and just believe in me. He wasn't necessarily nice to me, but he believed in me and held me accountable. And that impact allowed me to not only get a scholarship, but also allowed me to go to the University of Oregon, an amazing institution for track and field. And right now it's a way for me of giving back. We all have a gift. We all have a talent.
So did you have a moment in time where you sort of had that light turn on, that you said, it's not about me anymore, it's about me giving back?
In 2009,
Right.
I did. In 2009, I was waking up in the middle of the night, and I always had this feeling like you're supposed to be doing something more, you're supposed to be doing something more, and it was saying something around the lines of international and with children. At this point, I never went overseas.
Right.
And
you hadn't worked with children then, right?
And I haven't really been working with children. I mean, I did sports camps when I was at Oregon, but I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what are you talking about? And then in 2013, I had a friend. His name was Kareem Jackson, and he was living in the Philippines. And we met actually when I was going through a rough time in California. We were working at the Cheesecake Factory. And I went over to the Philippines, and he said, well, if we're going to go over there, let's just do something fun. And I said, I've done sports camps before, so let's do an American football camp. So in 2 weeks, I literally took a bag full of footballs, went over to the Philippines, and the first year for Empower to Play didn't even start off as an NGO, just me going over there, and we taught 60 kids the game of American football. And later that night, I was sitting in my room, and I started to break down. I started crying. And my thought from back in 2009 about making an impact with kids and international became real. And then from then, my whole mind has changed, and I've devoted my life to this.
If someone wants to learn more about your organization and maybe support you, how would they find you?
Well, they can go to Empower to Play. That's the Empower, the number 2, play.org. They can also contact me directly. Our information is on the website, or they can also go to 365daysofak.com and reach out to me there, or call me on my cell phone. You can call me directly at area code 310-272-0860.